is Caitlin Smith. I'm from White Bear Lake, Minnesota, and I have changed my major, and I am now 16 months away from becoming a nurse. I had to start over with a new major, an unforeseen circumstance of failing a class, taking a semester off, and people telling me that I would never go back after my semester off, and proving them wrong because I have 16 months left until I become a nurse. I also fell in love in the midst of all of this with my very supportive boyfriend. He's been with me every step of the way, and he's never stopped believing in me. Just like my sister, my parents, my brother-in-law, my boyfriend Dan, all of them are my biggest cheerleaders. At the age of 24, I'm not letting people tell me that I cannot achieve my goals and working 2 jobs while becoming a nurse because that's what I love to do. I love helping people. I have always loved working with others, and I like to be there no matter what type of day the person is having. It could be the person's best day ever, or it could be their worst day in the world, and I just want to be able to help them in whatever way that I can. While I'm pursuing being a nurse to hopefully either be a mother-baby nurse or pediatric oncology nurse, I get to work at Children's Hospital, and I'm also working in a senior living facility. I pay the bills by having 2 jobs. Some months, even with 2 jobs, I barely make it by. But that does not stop me from doing school and working both jobs so I can achieve my goals and be a responsible adult. I have always worked hard for what I want in life. My parents taught me that you work for what you want and that it's not just handed to you. On this journey, I have failed more than once, but if you want something, you do not give up when you hit the first bump in the road. I have gotten through every decision in my life while talking everything through with my sister first, then my parents, and now the newest part of my support system, my boyfriend Dan. After talking with them, I turned to God, which probably is not the popular thing to say, but my faith has brought me to where I am today. At the age of 13, I tore my ACL. I was playing soccer, and I really thought my life was over, but really, it was just the start of my great adventure. After my surgery, I had to attend physical therapy, and my only thought going into physical therapy was, I need to show everyone that I can get back to playing sports, and this will not stop me. I had a horrible attitude going into physical therapy, but they were so kind and wanted to get me back out there doing what I loved. I decided that I wanted to help people like this and that I wanted to go to school for physical therapy. I graduated high school in 2014 and went straight to college the following fall so I could start my major to become a physical therapist. I actually started at Hamline University and I didn't feel like I fit in there. I worked my butt off that semester so that I could get into the University of St. Thomas. At St. Thomas, I had to shadow a few different people while I was there that were in the medical field. That's what led me to Children's Hospital, where I was a volunteer for a year with a physical therapist. Spring semester of my freshman year at St. Thomas until my junior year in the spring, is when I decided to switch my major from physical therapy to nursing because after I shadowed a nurse, I could tell that's where my heart wanted to be. I started nursing school at Herzing University in the fall of 2017. I was supposed to graduate in August 2020, yes, last month, but I failed a class and I had to take a semester off. I was heartbroken that I failed. I had never failed a class before, and I never faced something that made me feel so horrible and that it made me feel like I wouldn't be able to achieve my goals. But throughout all of this, during the semester off, I fell in love with Dan, and he's fantastic, and he treats me the way I should be treated. I also got out of a very toxic friendship during this time, and the semester off from school, people told me I would never go back, but now I'm 16 months away from becoming a nurse. I will graduate in December of 2021, and I'm going to continue working my 2 jobs and hopefully keep my grades up as best I can. Going forward, I know to put my faith in God, my trust in my family, and my strength to keep going in everything when things get hard to handle. Well, I started in one direction and then was led another direction by my heart. I know life is not just one straight line. I believe everything happens for a reason, and I really do believe that, even if it's cheesy. God has a plan for me, and even though it took some time and a few mistakes at first, I have found the path that I'm supposed to be on now. Would I go back in time and change anything I have done, even the really big mistakes? Probably not. They've shaped me into who I am today, and I would not trade that for the world. I am pursuing my dreams, and I continue to create my story. I am grateful for every day that I have, and I can't wait to see what comes next.